Hi, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Alright, so this time I think it's time to warp to the sun station. If indeed I can get through that cactus passage at the start of the loop. I don't remember having to do a tricky parkour jump to get there, so hopefully I am remembering it right. We'll find out. We want Ash Twin. Yes. All right. And well, I hope this works, because it looks like the tower's still mostly covered. Are you the sun tower? Maybe. Hard to say at this point. What you got? Oh, nothing. Just sand. Alright. Well, we'll wait for a second. And while we wait for the sand to drop, we'll say hi to Chert. See how he's feeling at the start of the loop. Alright. Boom. Hey, Chert. Nice looking campfire, buddy. First launch, yep. Okay, question for you. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. Let's see, do I have... Nope. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna see a bunch more than two, Chert. Eventually. What's that? Oh, I think that's the white hole, actually. What's that? I swear I saw something moving. What's that? That could be the satellite. Which is a DLC thing. I think it had a red light on it. Yeah, we'll do the DLC soon. Not yet. Hello? What are all these little bobs flying around? Weird. Like bits of dust and stuff? Oh, looks like we got the planet getting opened up back there. Alright, see you later, Chert. I'm gonna go try to see if I can reach the sun station. Ah, that was not the sun station. That's the top of the power array, I guess. Alright, so we might still have time. Let's see. The column of sand follows the path of all the warp towers. That's the sun station one. A little rough. I can make it. I can make it. I can't make it. That's the wrong way. Oh! Fantastic. Okay, good. We're before the the sand has been pulled away. Wow. That is one of the most epic sights you can see in this game, I think. Alright, I think if this is the way to get through, this is the time to do it. Because, I mean, this is as quickly as I can get through. Alright, so hurry, run through the sand, run through the sand, run through the sand. Don't, ow, my feet, ow. Ah, go, go, go. Oh, jeez. I think, maybe, okay, Goodness gracious. Okay. Ow. Alright, so now we have a moment to... Oh, that's just opens... I thought that was lure. That's just the door. Okay, fine. Alright, so now it's just, wait until we are pointing at the sun. Because that would give us info when we come back out. Oh, I should remember to try to warp back this way to see if that says anything. I bet that would just say the timing. Here we go. Here we go. I see you, Sun Station. Oh, God. Ah, okay. Yes. Oh, it's all topsy-turvy. 281,042 years ago. No user commands received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. 6 minutes, 36 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. Warning, opens emergency door. Oh, please. Oh, God. Oh, I did not mean to... Okay, we got this. Just a little stroll right across. And one of my favorite tracks in the whole album. But I'll tell you a secret. Every track is one of my favorite tracks in the whole album. Pi. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. One of my favorite lines in the game. Pi. You're so funny. Idea. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement. Idea. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. Pi. You lack a sense of humor. Idea. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Oh, Idea is not pulling it. Pi. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. Pi says, but it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Ardea. Our mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. I do appreciate how Ardea is sticking to their guns, but also still helping out with the mission. And floor. Alright, any lore up here? Statue. Very nice. Wow. This view is so good. Oh, I'm a little bit nauseous. Hey, there's one. Supernova chart. Oh. Forward is down. Oh, the scales. Supernova, I. Does one balance out the other? Holy cow. I wonder who you were. Pi, maybe? Or Ardea, contemplating? star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Warning, evacuate Sun Station. Approximate time until Sun Station is destroyed by expanding star, 2 minutes, 28 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 13 minutes, 58 seconds. That's impressive. Alright, we got 2 minutes. Alright. Yarrow, what happened? Did the Sun Station not fire? Pi, it fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. Pi, the Sun Station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. Pi, I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm unsure how to start over. Yarrow, return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching this star system that we'd like to investigate. Yarrow, Pi, I hurt for you. My friends, we all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? Idea, we're well, Yarrow, or at least as well as could be expected given the circumstances, though disappointed. I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I had hoped our terrible work was finished. Yeah. Alright, let's check out this projection and try to get out of here. Yep, just the Ash Twin. Alright. Bye, everybody. Bye, Sun Station. I don't want to end the solar system here this time. Although it is one of the coolest places to watch the end of the sun. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Whew. Ow, ow, God. Let's get out of here. All right. Oh, patch me up. Whew. Thank you, Sun Station. Okay, maybe we can warp to the Ash Twin project now, actually. So they thought about destroying the sun, but they couldn't make it work. But the Sun Station was able to detect the... Well, actually, I don't know if the Sun Station needed to detect the supernova for this all to work, or if they just needed to have the power receivers on Ash Twin. Oh, hello. I will see if we have time. I don't know what lore we've learned from that wall, if any. But I don't want to miss the chance to warp to the Ash Twin project. And who are you out there? It's too bad the spacesuits don't have nameplates on them. Or maybe that's better. It'd be kind of sad to definitively identify all these characters that we're learning about. This is kind of an awkward one to reach, right? We've got to wait for it to rotate around to face its twin, or in between them. And what's that glowing up there? It's like a warp tower. I mean, a gravity elevator, but only part of it. I think there's something up above. We'll see. Wait a second. Facing the center would mean the column of sand is right. Yeah. I seem to recall something about that. Oh, goodness. Oh. Hello. Oh, that wasn't to the Ash Twin project at all. That was just to the other warp station. Oh, gosh. Wait, I wanted to read my little text. Okay. So this one must go to the Yeah, the Ash Twin Project. That one warps me to the other planet. This one warps me inside to the shell area. But with... Yeah, right. The column of sand is there. We gotta kind of time it right, I think. Or boost down. Oh, are you trying to reach the Ash Twin Project? Sad. Well, we might have time. While we wait, let's see what's up here. Lore? Yeah, they're those wisps of gravity elevator I was seeing. What's up here? Oh, well, there's lore. Lore me. Down. How was I supposed to get up there? Is there an elevator up? Or is this a ramp they actually used, not just a decoration? I guess so. And again, no handrails. Come on, Nomai. Maybe they were very sure-footed. Pi says, friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. Kanoi says, I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. Raimi, I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Kanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Oh, that's a nice hint for where the High Energy Lab is. I've already been there, though. Come on, giant column of scary sand. Oh, actually. Whoa! I was like, oh, maybe I can get some oxygen real quick. Ah! Do I have time? Wrong side. Okay. Whoa, made it. Jeez. Wow, hay spinning. This is trippy. Back in the zero-G cave. Alright. 15 minutes, 25 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module. Giant Steep memory statue. Timber Hearth memory statue. Now, didn't they find the Timber Hearth? They brought the memory statue to Timber Hearth. How does it know that's on Timber Hearth? Or maybe it was there already? I thought they brought it back from Giant Steep, but maybe they had one on each planet and they found... I don't know. 7 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Yep, very cool. Okay, is there anything indicating which mask is mine? That'd be cool. They look the same. They're not... Like, I thought if they were meant for a planet, they might have a decoration connected to that planet. I guess not. And there's the projection stone. Oh, wall of lore, yes. Yarrow, yesterday we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. Colia says, we've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Raimi says, we'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Pi says, how far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I can still hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Yeah, me neither. Yarrow says, Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Cassava, hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Poke, hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Yarrow, the important point is that we're all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Yarrow, Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Yarrow. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Yarrow. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Yarrow says, Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. Yarrow. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or an event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Yarrow says, Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and at last it is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. Raimi says, I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Yarrow. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Yarrow. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time, 22 minutes. Yarrow. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Yarrow. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Yarrow. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We are only unable to power it. Perhaps there's another way. Pi says, suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, only a supernova is still our only viable option. Raimi. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. Idea. This is easier expressed than accomplished. Pi. You can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural life timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Yarrow. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system, and we are anxious to explore it. Yarrow. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Oh, sadness. We know what the comet has. Oh, I don't think we read this one. Raimi says, I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Raimi. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Phlox. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. Only once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? Says Raimi. Phlox replies, if anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Raimi. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Wouldn't know it. But yeah. Clary, I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Yeah. Yarrow, I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here is working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Poke, no, it isn't. Yarrow, is everything well at the forge? Oh, this is the yeah. Where Pi is thinking that it's not ready yet. Or Poke is thinking it's not ready yet. Yeah, we read that one. And Giant's Deep we just read, and Timber Heart? Something about mining, maybe. Yeah, this is the last... Wait. This is just making sure that we haven't missed any lore. Right. They should call this place the lore station. Artificial gravity control. Please, yeah, let's just turn that off. That sounds fun. Wait. So wait a second. Whoa. Hold on. The artificial gravity is part of the spinning? Are we controlling the planet's spin, or are we some kind of rotating sphere? What's happening? Oh, I see. This is like the rock is not what's rotating. This ring is rotating around. And when we turn it off, the ring stops rotating, and now we're just left with the rotation of the planet, the core itself. Because this is actually like not really connected to the rock. So if we make the rock our reference point, like, we can see it. Although you would think with its momentum it would still be just spinning a little bit. You know, come with me, energy ball? No? Okay. Maybe you need the gravity on to... Yeah, I guess you do. Hello? Caution, you are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Yeah, we're not ready to do that. Oh, we can take a look. Cool. Yeah. Don't want to take that core out. There's the white hole, the black hole. So in here, it would be possible to survive the supernova. And there must be a black hole or a white hole. A black hole form... Wait. So the information goes back into a black hole and then it appears out of a white hole? Where's the white hole, though? How much longer do we have? No. I don't want to warp. I want to stay here. Oh, we don't have that much longer. 2 minutes. Well, we can hang out here and watch the power surge through. I hope opening the core doesn't... get away from me. I hope opening the core doesn't leave it unable to work. I didn't remove the warp core, though. I just opened it. It's fine. And the time loop will reset. No, hey, stop. Incorrect. Okay, I'll just be over here. Cool. Yeah, that's a good view. Look at that, we can see the whole ring. There we go. Oh, the surge of power. There's the black hole. And there's the information being transmitted. And the supernova is going past us. So what is that? Does that mean I'm not going to loop? Oh, yes I am. Does that mean I'm still in the station? No, I'm back in time now. I never went to the station. Trippy. Okay. Alright. So Ash Twin Project, we got that. Let's find Nomai. There's Escape Pod 3, the vessel to find. There's also a little bit, or at least some more to explore in Ember Twin. Because there's the Eye Shrine District and I think one other district. But for now, it's time to go back to Dark Bramble. And then we'll be about ready to switch gears to the DLC. Oh, and the Stranger. Still gotta go there. Especially now that I've reached the clue point where that was what the Nomai were going to console themselves with after the Sun Station didn't work. So we're pretty much caught up with their whole lore story. Because the Stranger is what got them. Okay. Oh, that noise is gonna be something. Okay, this time I'm gonna let's not rush in. Okay, got it. Wow. I wonder what Dark Bramble was like before the seed. Okay. Let's just gently. I hear it. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe I can coax a little more oomph. I wish there was a way to... Oh, geez. To lock the speed. Like, force engines, quiet mode or something. Okay. Red light. Nothing. What is that? Oh, I do not remember a giant tumbling section of rock. Is that new? Is that pieces of metal? Okay, where are we supposed to go? Lockjaw? There. Ah, look at my plants. Never noticed that. I guess we're getting oxygen from somewhere. I don't hear an anglerfish. Maybe we're safe. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Oh, I think I see him. Yeah, hold on. Aw, stuck. Still has power 280,000 years later. Or however long they lived after they hit. Anyway. Slow down. Sekka. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted, and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel to either repair the damage or, more probably, await rescue. Eskel. Sekka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here, quickly. Oh, so they tried to hang out here, but we're running out of oxygen. Or air. I guess they use oxygen, like like Harthians. Ugh, wigglies. Begin flight log. Escape pod 3. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Now launching escape pod 3. First one out. Hold still. Alert. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error. Life support error. Propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict. Do not exit pod. Yeah, well. Oh, jeez. Din. There's a new problem. Our equipment is detecting 2 distinct beacons from the vessel. Sekka. But it isn't possible for the vessel to be in 2 different locations at the same time. Din. I agree, but the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. Sekka. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The vessel's beacon is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone, and we will be lost. Eskel. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. Din. But suppose that beacon is false. Eskel. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the 2 beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. Eskel. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. Oh, jeez. So did they not open this escape pod? Thank you. Thank you. Good. They did not open that door. Emergency escape hatch. But they left this trail of lights, so maybe they just went out the front and just left the trail of lights from the escape hatch, assuming that someone else would follow that way. Okay, we can see where they got to. And we know it's coming. Wow, they really didn't have enough air, did they? Or maybe the signal was farther. Sekka. To any who come here searching for us, we followed one of the 2 beacons from the vessel to this place, but now can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emitting from within this thorny seed. Yet the opening is too small for even a single Nomai to fit through it, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but this gruesome place seems to be able to manipulate space itself. Maybe this was our undoing. To be so close to the location of the vessel and still so far is difficult. Worse, the vessel's beacon is dying. Soon we will be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least attempt to comprehend why this happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. Well, we know this is Sekka then, making this last recording. They made it. Oh, look at them. Holding on. Some of them chose to contemplate. Others just were like, well, I'm gonna go off here. At least they led us to the scene that lets us find the vessel. The vessel doesn't have a beacon anymore, but if we know it's through here. There it is. Sorry, escape pod 3. So, red light. Oh. Uh-oh. Am I gonna bonk it? Yikes. Maybe I'll just get up. I don't want to accidentally hit the thrusters. Oh. You. Eggs. Guess they're guarding them. right. I think I remember this. So we gotta carefully. Well, while we're coasting, planet scanner's not helping. Got little hash marks over there. Look, one of them has a hash mark through 3, and one of them has a hash mark through 4, and one of them has a hash mark through 2. Weird. So it's saying 453. Alright, I think we're in the clear now. Oh, there it is. The vessel. Still got some power. Oh, another escape pod didn't even launch, or it got stuck immediately. Oh, well, it looks like it couldn't launch. Wow. I don't even know what that is. Definitely seen some damage. Oh, this thing is huge. Wow. Some kind of power core? Computer core? Is it their warp system? Oh, I should have got some fuel. We're okay. Oh, skeletons. Guess there was a big hole ripped in the ship. Nobody had their spacesuits on. Doors stuck open. So is this Nomai taking out the warp core? Trying to put it back in. So I guess they must have been taking it out, because it was in here broken. Or maybe it breaking, like, killed them. Like, but there's... Whoa. You're alive? That's amazing. Oh, lower. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message from Kana, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we've found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable and life in this star system is comparatively thriving. We live in relative safety. So these must be unread transmissions the vessel has received since all the crash. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, know you will be on your own. Bromi, Kana, we're making our way to you. Kana, it's good to hear from you, Bromi. We'll watch for your vessel. Kana, has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I am beginning to worry. Bromi, that is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Estkal. Oh, that must be this one. Clem, I remember hearing that story as a child. One day Eskal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. Hessop, that's no myth, friends. Eskal's clan existed, and their story is real. Bromi, what a curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? Hyssop, it was a very long time ago, but yes. My clan's ancestors searched for Eskal's clan for a long time, but in the end, none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Neem says, Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Eskal's story to my clan's vessel. Clem, Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Neem, not yet we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Kana. Kana, I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars. Which is most of them now. Yeah. Felix, this is Eskal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Felix, our vessel appears to have... Is it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. Felix, we are abandoning our vessel. Any of my clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you. We need your help. Felix, is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. No. They tried. Warped to the eye and found themselves in this situation. Rough. Alright. Well, I'm getting close to the edge of my recording time, so I'm going to have to end this loop prematurely, I think. So, sorry, Harthian, but we have to go not breathe oxygen for a minute. But I think that's all the lore we can get from the vessel now. So now we remember... Oh, I don't want to run out of fuel. Now though we remember that red light leads to the vessel. Well, maybe not. Red light leads to the eggs, but the vessel is not in a consistent place. So I think when I actually do the loop, I will have to go to that seed and send my probe to be able to locate the vessel. I don't know, maybe we could try to do some test runs. Why did I refuel? Alright, well, let's go poke a fire. Yeah. It's alright, buddy. Take a breath. Take a breath. It's all just a dream. Alright, so this session we have explored the Sun Station. Found the vessel. Found the third escape pod. So I think next time it's back to the Sunless City to finish exploring that area. then I think we're ready to head to the DLC and the massive ring world and the confusing puzzles I remember from there, where there was this dream world computer simulation thingy, but we'll refresh our memory from all that. I will relearn weird rules about their simulation and stuff about the dam breaking. I don't know. It's been a while. It'll be fun. As always, thanks so much for watching, and see you later.